Hannibal obviously doesn't realise that by likening me to Hussy, he's acknowledging Hussy's blackface. Hello and welcome to Friday Drama. I always get it round the wrong way, guys. Welcome to Drama Friday. My name is Jan and this is Jan's Views. I hope you're all well and that you've all had a super duper week and had the kind of weather that I've had. The weather here has been fan-dabby-dozy. I've been out in the sun. I've not bothered to do very much work, it has to be said. But hey ho, it's like I'm going to start next week. I'm going to take my painting stuff out there, take my creativity with me, and yeah, get some work done. So I want to say a very big hi to Something Innocuous. Thank you, darling. I notice you're always first in. You're a lovely lady. I like you. Welcome to Drama Friday, where we are going to get into some drama. What's been happening? I wonder. Hi, Small Moose. How are you? I hope you're well. Edna, darling, get your skates on. Get yourself up here. Edna has become my co-host when we do Drama Fridays because she's nosy. She's as nosy as me. So I've sent that to her. So let's get her in. Hi, Edna. How you doing?
Hi, Jan. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi, sweetie. Oh my God, we have got a very big, we've got a lot to get through tonight. And there's a new one in here. Hi, Hunter Monty. Is that okay if I call you that? I hope you're well. Everybody is welcome in my chat. I do have some chat rules, which should be on my page somewhere. And basically, all it is to come for the argument and not the person. You know, I'm not a bully. I don't condone bullying. Don't like it. So, and other than that, you're welcome to chat. You're welcome to chat amongst yourselves. You're welcome to chat to us. Isn't that right, Edna?
Yes, and hello, Bali.
Hello, Barley. How are you? I hope you're well. So we've got a few people in today. So, of course, now the
I
cat's going to
know.
in.
I, I'm happy to see everyone because I was a little worried. I meant to say, oh, FFG's going on at the same time, but it doesn't really matter.
Listen, FFG. Um, do you know? It's
No
funny
comment?
because it's funny because people assume I'm part of girl world, and I'm not. I'm very much a free spirit, and I go where I want to go. And yeah, I dive into some streams where there's girl world shenanigans going on, but no, I don't class myself as being in the girl world. Do you, Edna? Do you think you're in the girl world?
I'm barely here. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
No, I don't.
everywhere.
All right. I guess yes and no. I don't know. For a moment there, I seriously considered it, but no, I don't think I'm really part of girl world either.
No, but it's funny, in this, let's put it this way, in this side of YouTube, people like to categorize you, don't they? So they're like, oh, well, I've seen you in so and so's chat, so you must be in that community,
Well,
which
not
is silly,
only that,
really.
but people like to be part of a team. I've seen people openly be like, I'm Team Barney, or I support this person. And while, yes, I think it's kind of clear who I support, I don't think it's necessary to draw a line in the sand and be anti somebody just because you want to support someone else.
Yeah. One of my sayings has always been, I take as I find. Which
Oh,
means if I hear a lot of rumors about somebody and, specifically about certain creators, I will go and check them out and make my own mind up about how I feel about that person. Um,
right.
as soon as I see who you are, then, yep, I'm stepping away.
Mm-hmm. What did Maya say? When someone shows you who they are, believe them?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Absolutely. I very much believe that. So I've actually been organised today, Edna. You won't believe it. So
Woohoo.
I've
I
I've got
believe
some
it.
things. I've got some things lined up for us. But the first thing I want to say is I hope everybody had a better week than this person. Okay, so we need to do a bit of unpacking, I think, as far as this individual is concerned. Okay, Gia, yeah, you've picked up on that. And I'm glad you have, honey, because one of the things that we're going to call him the Jolly Green Giant because he seems to think that I'm going to drive people to his channel. I'm not going to do that. Um, I want people to find out for themselves what a complete moron he is. He's still very angry. He's still very proud. I think we know who we're talking about. And if you don't, then
Absolutely.
this this should help you. So my mate, he's not my mate. Um, Yomama did a wonderful stream yesterday, and in it he addressed very eloquently the situation with this individual. So I think we're going to listen to Yomama. He's not laughing. For those of you that don't like his laugh, it's not too over the top. Yomama has listened. He's listened to what people have said, and
Yes,
he's
and we appreciate it.
yeah, and I think that's a good thing. Listen, we've all got little, idiosyncrasies that other people that annoy other people. Even I have, Edna. Hard to believe, I know, but
Oh, no, not you, Dance.
and I've also realised that I laugh too much. I laugh too much. I've got to stop laughing because it sounds like I'm laughing at nothing. And the reality is,
Right.
I am, which is a bit
Well,
worrying.
I'm laughing at something that's in my head, but it appears to be nothing to everyone else. So what can
Yeah,
you do?
exactly. Exactly. I do the same. Maybe that's why we get along.
Right.
Anyway, now then, I did watch a couple of clips from the Jolly Green Giant, and let me just say, right, I want to see if I can bring this up because I actually have got what I wanted to do was address some of the things that he said as well. So, what should we do? Should we do the Yo Mama first? Um, yeah, let's
Sure,
do
we
Yo
can
Mama
do the mama's.
first as I've got him lined up. Okay,
Hmm.
so we'll do him first. You'll get a rough idea. I think he answered it very well, and it did make me laugh.
Black on black crime, ladies and gentlemen. Yaddle's in the building. Now, like I said, man, the House of Lies. Now, if you guys been living on the rock, this guy named Hannibal, he's on his 9th video of me. I don't know what's going on. He's asking the same question, black on black crime. He's asking the same goddamn questions. He's on his 9th video of me. Yesterday, he spent 20 minutes telling his chat how he is not jealous of me. When you spend any amount of time to explain to your people how you're not jealous of another man, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you're jealous. Now, why would he be jealous? Of course. Well, let me see. Better views, more people watch, better content. I mean, and then came in your space only for 5 months and still get more people. Those would be the things that make you jealous. And then also that everywhere you go, when you watch other channels, they highlight videos that I've done. He's never gotten a highlight from anybody, even by people that are in his own. But somehow I'm jealous of him. And here he is yesterday explaining his jelly, me being jelly, but he's explaining to the reasons why he has made 9 videos about your boy Yomama. His 9th video. Roll it.
That Yomama yoo-hoo we had to drink right there.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And honestly, let me be for real.
For real.
My only issue with Yomama was he didn't do his homework. He came into the community calling everybody bitches and niggas. He came in quite disrespectful, he asked me.
Is this a man? I mean, the gatekeeping is out of control. Listen to me. He came in so disrespectful. Who is this nigga? He's calling people bitches and hoes. He's listening to old Snoopy Doggity Dog. The gatekeeping is out of control. Yeah, I listen, I don't have a problem with him. I just asked to do his research. And he came in here quite disrespectful. Well, lady. Pull your pants up because your dog is showing, my guy. Come on. It's listening to old Snoopy Doggity Dog here. We don't listen to that rappity rap over here. The fuck is going on? He's over there on his stream dabbing. How could he? We don't do that over here. Sorry, you misdo your 5 years of research. This is the fucking girl world, ma'am. Okay? This is the girl world. Everybody comes up with conspiracy theories. Everybody comes up with their own facts. Everybody comes up with their own ideas and give their own opinions. Okay? This is the girl world. I've shown many times on my stream people that come up with conspiracy theories of Chantel having ghosts in her house. People saying that she's in Canada when she's really in Kuwait. Everybody comes up with their own conspiracy theories in this community. The reason why your gatekeeping doesn't make absolutely no fucking sense. Only reason why a lot of people like Jans, who is not a white knight for me or anybody, says that you're jealous is because you're showing jealousy. Okay, let me tell you something. When Jan Views came at me after watching your video saying that I don't do my homework and I don't do my research, and she turned around and did a whole reaction the same way, saying I don't do my homework and don't do my research. I didn't attack Jan Views and go, Jan Views, you're white knighting for Hannibal. You're wrong. You are wrong. No, I didn't say none of that. I played her video on here and I said, okay, you might be right. Okay, cool. I didn't say she was white knighting for nobody. I didn't react like that. But as soon as Jan Views gives her view on you, and then she turns around and says, hey, Hannibal, I think you're very jealous of Yomama, his success, his personality, the things that he does on his stream. I think you're very jealous. Oh, you're white knighting. You're a white knight. No, dude. No. She's pointing out the obvious. Okay. She's pointing out the obvious. You've done 9 videos, all right? And you don't make any sense. The only thing I wanted to know was why he doesn't do his research. There's a lot of people in this community that don't do their research, don't do their homework, and don't get their facts right. But I don't see you pointing at none of those other reaction channels. You seem to just hone in on me. Why? Maybe it's because I'm doing better than you, and my shit is funnier than yours, and is more successful than yours. But and the man always talks about facts. And we catch him in lie after lie after lie. When we caught you with the goddamn garlic bread situation, when you said that I said that he was the one that originated the doxing, then you came out and said, well, okay, I can get some things wrong. I can be wrong. All right. That's one thing. I mean, I'm a human. I'm not perfect. Okay. You got it wrong. And then you came out and explained why you got it wrong, and you could be wrong sometimes. But no, you're wrong a lot. And maybe
I don't know. I don't think it's a man crush thing. I just think, this person has a real problem. Yeah, you could be right, Gia. He just has a problem with Yomama. And all I said, okay,
Gia.
all I
Mhm.
said was that I thought he was jealous. And he's gone on and on. Every time he puts up a video now or he goes live, it's to say he isn't jealous. Well, stop doing it then.
Right.
I mean,
You know I
the
like
other
my numbers, and 9th video in 20 minutes says a lot.
it
20
wasn't
minutes of your 9th video?
Yeah, it's his 9th video that he's done on Yo
That's a
Mama.
lot.
In his latest one, he's now saying that he's being attacked and harassed.
Oh.
I want to know who's doing the attacking and the harassing. Is
You
he
did?
me? I'm not doing any
Who
attacking or harassing. I don't even go in
who's
his damn
harassing him?
name anymore. So that's a load of rubbish. Oh,
I
and
guess I sorry, go ahead. That just cracked me up.
and he says that he's been beaten down. What? What? Because somebody said that you're jealous. Listen, I made
Bridget,
an observation. That's all I did. And I did speak on it because I've got a YouTube platform. And if I feel it's worthy, I'll talk on it. Why not? I've got a channel. But
exactly. That's what it's here for.
yeah. But now he's going to start using all these trigger words like bullying and
Mm.
harassment and um, this camp, Yo Mama's camp. Jan's in Yo Mama's camp. No, I'm not. I'm in my own little camp. I'm in my own little Tiwi, or whatever it's called. What's it called? TP? What's it? What are those tents called?
Oh, I think it is TP.
Yeah, I'm in my own little teepee with my own little fireplace. I've got a daisy chain around my neck and around my head. I'm in my own camp.
Just
Why do I
chilling
have
out. Yeah.
just chilling? Edna pops by every so often, drives me nuts, and then off she goes. So yeah, it's all just so silly. And I'm
Mhm.
just trying to sort of make light of it. Um,
Well, I don't know because Bridge may be icy. They think maybe it's them because she's been leaving comments.
yeah, are
So
you
you
doing
might not
that?
be the
Are you doing that, Bridge? Are you attacking and harassing? He's just so juvenile. He's so
Mhm.
childish, you know. Um, but I've got an awful lot to say on him. I'm just trying to sort of get it in the correct chronological order, which of course I haven't managed to do now. So what have I put there? Yeah. So the way I'm thinking of things as well is instead of fighting this losing battle, because it is a losing battle, why not concentrate on your behavior, and not only your behavior but also your mod's behavior. That was something that I want to
Mm.
bring up, because he said that oh, well, anyone can come into my chats. I don't mind who comes into my chats, and blah de blah. Yeah, you don't mind people coming into your chats as long as they agree with you. But if they come in and they don't agree with you, then they get shown the door. They get drop kicked out of the chat room. Is that the right way to do things? It's that I was just kicked out and I didn't even say anything. Jesus.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah. So that hang on, I've got all these screens going on here. Right, let me see. So we want to stop that screen and present this screen. Um, the thing is, one of the reasons I don't tell lies is because I've got such a bad recall. It's such a bad
Mm.
memory. So, uh, yeah, so I'm always honest. But anyway, so here we go. This is somebody that he's chosen to be a mod.
Mhm.
Judy with a kiss and a 3. I don't know what that means. Don't care. Um, Now this is one of his mods who I thought that a mod
Oh, I just read it.
in a place
Sorry.
that he's always saying anybody's welcome in here. Come in here and say what you like. I don't mind. I welcome an argument and blah 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 blah. This is what happens when I go in there. Now, let me tell you, I've never spoken to this person. I've never seen her. So I go into this place, as I put at the top there, it's a place where I encourage critiques. That's what he says, okay, in
Mm.
speech marks. Okay. So I go in this place. This is how one of his mods treats me. This was right at the end of the live stream when I'd already been booted. Um, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to screenshot that and show it as a receipt. I think you call this a receipt. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Firstly, why is she talking to me like that? Why is she assuming that I'm uneducated? Um, It's none of her business anyway, but it's for people that know me, that people have, come into my lives or anything. I don't hide the fact that I've actually worked in education for 8 years. I've actually taught children. I've taught them English. I've taught them mainly English, history, maths. I stay away from because I'm rubbish at it. And
Oh.
yeah, but I've actually been an educator, not only of the school curriculum, but also of keyboard, a musical instrument. I used to be a music tutor as well. So for this
Okay.
person to brandish me an uneducated bitch, I think, oh, okay, you don't know me. And then underneath that, look. He's trying to brandage around the brandage, that's not even the word. He's trying to circulate my likeness to Hussey. Now, I wouldn't have a problem. I don't care what people say I look like. I really don't. But one thing that does actually upset me is when somebody likens me to an Armenian man, okay? An Armenian white man. And one of the reasons I don't like that is because I am a Jamaican woman, okay? I'm actually mixed race. My heritage is half European, half Jamaican. So I find it very insulting that he likens me to this individual. Another thing is, I would also say that he needs to be very careful because I do support Black Lives Matter. I do speak openly on it. I do speak openly about blackface. I don't want to turn this into another blackface bloody lesson. But all I'm saying to him is he needs to be very, very careful. Yeah. So I wrote this underneath, which I've managed to cover up most of it, but it says, what is the physical appearance of Armenian people? Main physical characteristics of Armenians are short and round skull, long and curved nose, dark brown or black hair, dark eyes, thick eyebrows, and light skin. So I defy anyone to say that I look like an Armenian. I've given examples here. You can see what Hussey looks like. He is white. The main reason why I am so offended by Hussey is that he does blackface. And as I say, people are going to be bored silly of me talking about blackface. But I will say, if Hannibal is going to come for me, I would suggest he does his homework because I take it very seriously. Very seriously. And this is something that is very, very important in my life and something that I will not joke about. So let's see if we can move us. Oh yeah, no, we're all right down there. Right. So let's see if I can make that a bit smaller. Yeah. Okay. Ken has stated that he based his character on a black nanny he had as a child. This explains his reasons for doing blackface. So he's admitted that it is blackface. He can pretend and say, oh, well, I didn't realize, I was using the wrong makeup or what. No, that's a whole load of baloney. He was doing blackface. Look at the color of his skin there. That is my skin color. Okay. So one thing I will say to dear old Mr. What's his name? Johnny Green Giant. Be careful if you especially align me with somebody that I have spoken out on several occasions on his behavior of using blackface, because as a black person, as a black woman whose relatives were beaten and worse because of the color of their skin, I don't see anything funny in it. So for somebody like Hannibal, who is black, he's a 50-year-old black man. So for him to equate me or to liken me to this creature, I find very offensive. And I would say to him, do your homework before you come for me. That's what I would say, because I find it. And also, the other point I wanted to make before I move on a bit, the other point I want to make is Hannibal obviously doesn't realize that by likening me to Hussey, he's acknowledging Hussey's blackface.
Oh, wow. I
He is.
didn't think of it that way, but yeah, that's one way to put it.
He is. He's acknowledging it because he's likening me to this. He's likening me to that. He's not likening me to the light-faced Armenian, to the white Armenian with the bald head, is he?
No.
Right? He's not likening me to that on the, the rare occasions when we've seen Hussey in all his ugliness, with his white face and his big bushy eyebrows and his wonky eyes and his big fat nose. He's not likening me to that.
I said, and I just wanted to put a little asterisk, so just to remind everyone, those are Jan's views, not Edna's views.
I know. Edna doesn't always agree with the things I say, but we have a mutual respect for each other. And
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. So that's just
Catch
another
up with
point I
chat.
wanted to make. Let me see. I know, Edna, I know. I've no idea how we met. Do you know what? One day, Bridget, I'd love you to come up on Friday, on Drama Friday, if you fancy that one week. Let us know and we can have a three-way conversation. I'm sure there'll be lots of things to discuss on that day. I probably won't even have to prepare anything. Um,
All right.
so yeah, that's the main point I want to make. And I know it's difficult because I do get very passionate about it. And yeah.
Well, and it's
So
easier for me to remain, uh, for lack of a better term, neutral because I wasn't the one liking to Hussey. So, I'm
yeah,
not personally involved. So yeah, I understand. I definitely understand where you're coming from.
yeah. And people could say,
Yay.
"Oh, a bridge, that would be wonderful." Maybe we'll set it up for next Friday. And we can talk about whatever. I don't mind. It'll be like an open chat with us three. Are you happy with that, Edna? You'll get on well with
Absolutely.
Bridget.
I believe so. I enjoyed the videos that I've seen of hers.
Her videos are so good. I can't believe how good she is on camera. She hits everything on the nose. She doesn't go wandering off like I do. Her videos are so good. I would oh, you're the mod in the chat, aren't you? I was going to say, can you put Bridget's thingy up on there? So
Let me
anyway,
see if I can do it while on
yeah,
the
you should
live.
be
I think I
able
can.
to. So let's go on a bit more to hear what Yomama said, because he doesn't get as sort of passionate as I do. I wish I didn't get as passionate about it, but I am. So I just think the Jolly Green Giant needs to take a few steps back, especially when coming for me. I can handle people coming for me. It's not an issue. I don't care if they talk about my looks. I was a good-looking girl when I was younger. I'm happy with that. I'm now
You-
a granny, so you can come for my looks. But what you don't do is liken me to somebody who does blackface. I find that very, very insulting. Right, let's move on because I'm not going over the same thing again. Right.
Yeah, I was just gonna answer Fish. I think it has to do like he's likening her to a man, not dealing with blackness. And Jan's point is because, or no, if I have this correctly, that she's offended because Hussey does what she considers blackface as a
Yeah,
mixed race woman, Jamaican.
yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I find most offensive. And also, if Hannibal did his homework, he would know how strongly I feel about it. And also, I think any woman of Caribbean descent would feel quite insulted by that.
Well, I think anyone in the diaspora, because I would be offended if someone said it to me as a black woman being likened to a man, and I'm not a masculine woman. You know what I mean? Like there's one like
Yeah,
if you're a masculine woman, and someone thinks you're a dude, then that, I mean it is what it is. But I'm not. So if someone were to be like, oh, it's like, what are you trying to say? Because it does turn into a race issue at that point because it's a long history of that of black
yeah,
women being compared to men or being masculine or masculinized. That's not a word, but you understand what I'm saying.
yeah. When marginalized, I think you're saying.
Yes.
Right, let me see if
Marginalized, but oh sorry, go ahead.
oh, masca yeah. I bet Bridget knows the word.
Swear to God, this is him.
Right.
Tell me this is not Hannibal. Tell me, hey, chat, tell me this is not Hannibal. On God. This is him. This is him every time he streams. I'm intelligent. I'm intelligent. Go ahead.
Request for parole, we do have some questions. Do you think you'll be able to adjust to life on the outside?
Allow me to pathologise myself. Suppositorily speaking, my incarceration has forced, you understand, the ventilation of, shall I say, my dairy air, and upon my...
I swear to God, that's why he doesn't show his face. I swear to God. I swear to God, when he gives them word salads on his stream, that's why he doesn't show his face. I appreciate in the girl world, we intelligently indict ourselves. Excuse me. I said indicturate ourselves. Now, we are intelligently informed over here on this side of the YouTube channel. Now, Girl World is identifiably impeccable to our. Man, shut up! Get your dumb ass out of my motherfucking face, stupid. This is Girl World, dog. It's all about entertainment. If you are not entertaining, then that is your thing. If you don't have a personality, that is your thing, bro. This is entertainment over here, dog. Ain't nobody got no. I am in the. He's like fucking. He's like his fucking brain cells is like popping when he talks. Like he's like constipated. Like I am trying to tell him he must do his homework. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. Go over there. Damn. God damn. Can't do what I do. That's the only thing. You can't do what I do.
He continues to use the phrase minstrel. He continues to
Oh.
use the show to describe Yomama's streams as a minstrel show. What I would ask him is, in that case, which character is the minstrel?
That's a good
That's what I
question.
would ask him. I'm good at
More
asking
homework.
questions.
You
I'm
are. I was I was gonna say with Yo Mama, I think maybe it was the compassion that you heard. Did you speak about that?
what compassion?
The
So,
I just wrote the words and I forgot. It's just that don't worry about it
oh,
because if that doesn't
yeah,
jog,
no, I agree with you there, actually. You're very right, because I do feel that some people are so put off by some of the things Mama does, which can be seen as irritating, like, laughing too loudly and everything, and sort of putting on a real show. And I think what he's trying to say is that I've lost my chain of thread, my
Mhm.
thread completely there.
Well,
But I
Bridge
think,
Bridge
go
had a
on.
comment.
Okay. He's trying to say Yo Mama is tap dancing for the people. Thank you. But why use the term minstrel show? Why use that term? I mean, he's a 50-year-old man. You can't tell me that he doesn't know what a minstrel show is and how demeaning it is for black people.
Right. I
So
would be
that,
offended. This was called the Minstrel Show.
What?
So I would be offended if this was called like if that term was used towards
Exactly.
my work, I would be offended. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd think to yourself, you look, maybe, people may say I look too deeply into things. I don't know. All I know is I do have a passion for, or compassion for my ancestors who went through, things that luckily we don't have to go through nowadays, but they went
Right.
through. They went through it, and all because of the color of their skin. So you've got this one black man here who's coming for another black man and saying that his show is like a minstrel show. Explain it. So, is he
Black
going to
on
say,
black crime.
yeah,
Isn't that what your
exactly,
mama said?
exactly. That's what it is. It's black on black
Mhm.
crime. So then we could then sort of dig deeper into that and say, well, okay, we need to see a picture of him to see why. Why is he coming for Yomama and coming for me? What do we have in common that perhaps he
Oh.
doesn't have?
Mhm.
Yeehaw! Hi, darling. Better late than never. We've had a few
Was that your
disasters.
American accent?
Uh,
Sorry.
no, was it?
It sounded it look Jan, you threw me way off bases. I was not prepared for that yeehaw.
Yeehaw! I have to. How can I not say it? And also,
Yeah.
how can I say it with a British accent? I can't, can I?
You
Honestly,
cannot.
Hannibal hasn't made me laugh at all. Not sure if he has a funny bone or not. You know what? That is so true. I don't think he has got a funny bone, and that's sad. Jan, do it again. Yeehaw! Oh God, I must say I do that quite well. Right, he really yes, he does think he's funny, doesn't he? And that's
Yeah, he does.
and he just isn't. He's so his microaggressions are sort of eating at him, and I'm like, do you? I mean, he's a 50-year-old dude. He needs to be careful. We don't want
Mhm.
him getting a defibrillator or whatever.
Shout out to our friend Timber.
Yeah, shout
Hope she's
out to
doing well.
Timber there. Yeah, who went through it. Um, not very nice at all. The thing is, I think for somebody who tries to pass himself as intelligent, he makes some very questionable statements. And and racially insensitive, and I don't like that.
Mhm.
I don't like it. And I don't
Your
care.
mama is way funnier. He doesn't
He
take
is.
it too seriously. Hannibal acts as if we're in school studying this BS.
I know. I
And
know.
listen, you asked me about this. I don't know. I don't care. I have something in the background in my ear. Sometimes it's interesting because it's drama, it's dramatic. Sometimes it's funny. But
Mhm.
I'm none of it is more serious than what's going on in my real life.
Exactly. And that's
Not until I
that's
start making some money.
the thing
Sorry,
is,
Jen.
that's all right, darling. Um, I'm used to having to pick up the threads of whatever conversation I was trying to have. There's one bit in his last attack video on me, and it did make me laugh. As I said, he's trying to get everybody to call me Mama Hussy or Madam Hussy or something like that. What a
Is it
complete arsehole.
working?
No, I don't think it is. Maybe amongst
Good.
his little group. I don't know. I don't care. Um,
I hope nobody falls for that because that right there is bullying behavior. Flat
yeah,
out.
he put up this doll that was meant to be me. Right. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so it'd be on the last one. Listen, I can laugh, I can joke, I don't care. Call me whatever you like. it doesn't bother me. But if it's racially insensitive, then it does bother me.
Mm.
That's what I'll say. What's his channel called? Let me see. Right, the last one. Let's see if you can hear him. That would be annoying if you can hear him and you can't hear. Right. Right. Let me see. Let's see if you can hear him. Oh, we put up the Madam puppet. Oh, I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Okay. Listen, I don't get, if that makes you laugh, then okay, whatever. But just
Mm-hmm.
leave off the hussy, okay? Because
Right.
I think if he hang on, let me see if this is, can you hear? Hang on. What I'm going to say is, I take things seriously, especially when it comes to race. I've spent too much of
Mm-hmm.
my life living under the shroud of being the wrong colour in a white country. So what I will say is, if he continues to liken me to Hussey, then I will seriously consider putting in a complaint of racial harassment. And
Mm.
and I will strike his channel for being racially insensitive, because I can't believe that he doesn't understand what he's doing. And if he thinks it's okay to do that, he's very much mistaken,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I hope it doesn't get to that point. But like I said, I don't blame you, and I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because it's not just
exactly.
you. That's a well-known thing with
Yeah.
Black women.
Yeah. I mean, I did say something when I was in his live the last time before I was booted out. Um, I did say something about it. And oh no, I didn't. I wrote something in under his video about blackface, and he said, I said, you need to do your homework on blackface. And he said something like, oh well, if I was going to be talking about blackface, then I would do my homework on it. And I thought, you ignorant piece of shit. You know, you go, ha.
Right.
Anyway, so he
You ever
doesn't want to,
say such language, but that's what you wanted to say. That's what you were thinking, but not that you would say it.
I would say it because, yeah, I always say
I
what I
was trying
think.
to help you, Jan.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, this is me. This is me. See?
Mhm.
And see underneath, someone's put not hussy calling someone else racist. Now, the joke is, he was trying to, I know it, I know Bridget. I don't know how we even managed to have a conversation, me and Edna, because we're not on the same page at all.
At all.
At all. So, this, right? Everyone was laughing. I don't mind if that's what you want to see me as. I've got a sense of humour. I can laugh. It doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me is the hussy analogy, and I won't have it
Yeah. To be
because
honest, this is kind of funny, but the hussy, I don't think it's funny at all.
sorry?
We can, I said this, like this puppet. I don't know how the puppet acts, but I can see
Yeah,
how this can maybe, yeah, like this could be funny. But
that's
hussy,
funny.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's too personal. I think it goes a little too far.
Yeah,
Especially since you voice your feelings about it. It would be nice if he respected them.
yeah, exactly. And that's one thing with Yomama as well. He's actually spoken out about him just coming for my looks. Why do you
Mm,
have to go for somebody's looks immediately? I don't go for people's looks. I've done reactions on many people, and if they're, a bit on the large size, I'll say, they're a bit of a heifer lump. But I mean, you don't to go for somebody's
sorry, we
looks.
don't have that term here.
What, heifer lump?
Yeah.
Don't you? Oh my God. But he's just, I think the more we sort of look into him, both myself and Yomama, the more will come out about this person, and I honestly don't think is a very nice person. I think he's nitpicking on absolutely everything that that Yomama says, and it's obvious, he wants to get a bit of clout from it because he knows that a lot of people aren't keen on Yomama, and that's fair enough. A lot of people aren't keen on me. A lot of people aren't keen on Bridge, but we just get on with it. It comes hand in hand with being a creator, if you like. But don't start making fun of the way they talk. Like he was making fun. Oh, well, I think Yomama must have a speech impediment. What? Come on now, man.
So we're being ableist now? That's not right.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, do you know what? You're just going to. You can't have an argument when all you're doing is throwing insults at somebody. Talk
Mhm.
about it, man. Come up with a real reason why you dislike that person. Come up with a real reason why you dislike me. It's like, right. Hang on, let's see what Bridget said. Yeah, I was watching the first part of Hannibal's stream and it really irritated me. I know. What have I done? See, I mean, I'm not going to play the victim. I ain't nobody's victim. Okay? But if you're going to come for me for my content. Come for me for my big mouth, because I speak too much. Whatever. But don't just liken me to an Armenian twat, drunken twat. It's just so rude. I heard him say
Yeah.
that about the speech impediment and couldn't believe he said that. I know, Small Moose. I couldn't believe it either. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't mind. Put up a puppet, as I say. Have a laugh at me. Listen, my kids take the mick out of me all the time. I'm not precious, In fact,
Mhm.
I laugh the loudest when my kids are taking the mickey out of me. I really do. So, I really don't mind. But, come for me with something a bit more substantial. And also, like with Yo Mama, and I think that's what made me sort of get the bit between the teeth, as far as his sort of coming for Yo Mama was because I was like, well, hang on a minute, what exactly are you coming for him for?
Mhm.
Um, and that's what caught my attention at the very beginning, and that's why, I studied him for a little while, and I thought, "This guy's just jealous." He's
Well, to
he's
be completely honest, the laugh is annoying, but he's worked on it, and it's
mhm.
not that bad. Like, the thing is, if that's all you have, that's really not enough.
Yeah, yeah, and also I found the last one he did, he once again used the minstrel show analogy. So I think
Mm.
he's the kind of guy that will look for your Achilles heel and keep tapping away at it. Well, that's all well and good, but when it's racially insensitive, I'll get you in trouble for it, because you can't do that nowadays. Everyone
So
has to
you
have
F
the
around and
same
find
time.
out.
Yeah, yeah. And I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's like, the petty fam. Some people were saying, "Oh, you look like what's his name? BGTV." So I said, "Well, I'm interested to know why you think I look like a African American man when my mother's white, a white English girl, and my father was Jamaican." So I'm interested. I'm interested in how you can say that I look like a black man, a fully black man, as far as I know. I don't know his ancestry, but he looks like an African American man. Um, and when people do that, I just think it does have racial undertones, because
Mhm.
they'd never say, "Oh, you look like Gwyneth Paltrow." You know, so or
Right.
you look like Johnny Depp. Would that would just be ridiculous? So why sort of put us all in the same basket? I think that's the thing I'm trying to say. Because I think, you know, a lot of us feel that that's what goes on. So, or that's what we've lived
And
through.
also when you look nothing like the person. Like, it's different when you're talking about somebody like Ice Cube and his daughter. Are you familiar with the rapper Ice Cube?
Yeah, I feel that it's like a double-edged insult when it comes from somebody who has the same ancestry as you have.
Mhm.
It's just so unnecessary, man, you know? Come for me from a British accent or come for me because I'm an old bird, but, you know, don't liken me to somebody who I've been sort of fighting with for the past year because he sickens me because of the blackface, you know? Don't come for me for that. And that's why I think he doesn't do his homework. So, yeah. So is
Which
there
is funny
anybody
because he was so mad at your mama for not doing homework. That's interesting.
I think it's called irony. That's what
Mm.
that's called. 100%. So, is there anyone else that you'd like to talk about tonight, or shall we call it a night?
Well, my
Uh,
last word would be, even though I love time or love numbers, time is like my enemy. Sasha, I knew that we were asterisk 6 hours apart, but I forgot while we were talking because it's so nice speaking to you, Jan. All right, I'm done.
oh, you're lovely. So I'm going to say, can everyone say goodbye to my lovely co-host? She
Bye.
really is an I know I always say it, but she's an absolute joy, and I thank the Lord for bringing her along to me. Yeah, so I'm going to speak to you very soon, my darling. You take care of yourself. Bye bye. So it's just me, guys. I'm out of here because I've got to. Yeah, I've got quite an early start. Early means sort of about midday. But anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I like that we can discuss drama. I like that everybody is nice to each other in the chat. That's what I want, guys, you know. Let's try and build a sort of friendly little group here. Thanks so much to everyone for coming along. I really, really appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind liking the video, that would be great. And I'll see you very soon. So you just take care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.